Yo, what's poppin', guys? I'm back with another video. Today, this is going to be a little bit more educational, as I'm going to be teaching you the exact style that I trade. So, man, I don't like to complicate this thing. I don't do none of that, like, super complicated ICT shit. Like, man, whether you know ICT, or supply and demand, or support and resistance, it does not fucking matter. Like, what truly matters is that you're smart in the size of your hand that you're playing. So your precision sizing is what truly fucking matters. So you as a trader, your job is to know how to pick a right hand and how big your hand should be when trading, when betting. You know, shouldn't be betting more than 30% of your account, more than 20% of your account. That's already a lot, bro. So that's why you're not fucking making money, because you'll be betting so much, you know? And it's like, sometimes you are green and you don't take the green. I don't know why. Very strange, you know? Oh no, but then once you're back at your job and they give you 12 an hour, then oh no, happily you take those 12, right? But you couldn't take those 200 when you were up 20 points on your micros? Come on, man. But okay, let's break down. Man, Friday was an amazing day. Like, literally only lost like 2 trades, and those 2 trades that I took was like 2 super lottos. Like, those were the only ones that I lost. But aside from those 2, like, literally all the other trades like were fucking bangers. I'm talking about more than 100 points in futures and also in options. So 100 points in options would be like $1 move. So that would make you 100% of return, which is insane. You know, it's really fucking good for these market conditions. So yeah, here we had news. I think it was NFP at 8:30. We literally pumped. It's crazy though. I was trying to catch this pump, but I had a very tight stop, so I immediately got stopped out, and then boom, went up 200 points. Then as soon as we went up here, guess what? Everybody's going fucking long, because this pump is going to make everybody think that we're going to keep going up, right? What did I do? I saw that we broke the 200 EMA, and I also saw that the EMAs were not chasing. So the EMAs did not chase up. And then once I saw that we started literally peaking here at 274, I shorted with 3 micros, literally 3 micros, not too much, and then just held that bitch. Boom, 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 boom. Once I saw it like stop here, I immediately sold. I wanted to hold to 130s, but yeah, man, sometimes I'd rather just take the green and then re-enter another trade, because if I held that, like, yes, like, it wouldn't have stopped me out. But guess what? Like, I'm taking the risk of it flipping again on me. Like, there's a chance that might happen, right? So when I see a stop right here, boom, I'm out of that trade. Like, I don't want it to go against me again just to make a few extra bucks. Like, I don't need those few extra bucks. I need the guaranteed bucks, you know? So that's why I never have, like, my TP is mental, man. Like, I already know what my TP, like, what I truly want, you know, like my greedy TP, you know. But if I see a time-based opportunity to exit my trade, I'll do that, because remember, the market moves fractally and is 100% time-based, you know. So if you're trading 5-minute candles, then you bet your ass you know that when a 5-minute candle wants to close, the next one, like this one, might chase the previous one, you know. So it's really not that smart. And yeah, I closed that trade. I think it was like $186 win. Wasn't that much, but I played it very small. I played it, like I said, like 3 micros. Imagine if I played 3 minis, would have been like almost 2K right there, you know. Maybe even more. It would have been like 5K or something like that on 2-3 minis. So yeah, that was a great trade. Then once we did open, we opened with a lot of strength, and I saw that we neared these levels, right? But as soon as I saw we were having trouble around this wick from 8:30, I immediately knew that we were gonna come down, and I had already traded majority of my fundeds. So what I ended up doing, I knew that we wanted to sweep these lows. We truly wanted to sweep these lows because we went all the way up again. So that's 200 points again that we went. So that's $2 in the Qs. That's $2 in the Qs and 200 points in NQ. So as soon as I saw that we came back to this level, like, to me it was like very obvious, because first, this is the 10 a.m. macro. So for the 10 a.m. macro, like, obviously they were gonna manipulate price, and everybody's fucking bullish, man. Everybody was bullish Friday, every single person. And guess what? They were not wrong. They were just wrong about the timing, because before we could reverse, like, we're just so close to this target, you know? We're so close. This would be in QQQ 480, you know? This would be 480. In NQ would be 19,700s, you know? So 19,767, you know? That exact level is a level that we had to hit before we start reversing, before we get a bullish trend, you know? So because I trade volatility and because I trade time-based, I saw that here for our macro at 10 a.m. we immediately rejected here at 950. And when I saw that, I'm like, yo, this thing is gonna fucking sweep below, man. Because, okay, we already sweeped the 200 EMA. So 200 EMA is an area that's like very fucking strong, you know? And if I'm seeing a 5-minute wick of more than 100 points in that area and we come back to that area, I know that's a very liquid area, right? And because we were at our 10 a.m. macro, I just wanted to go against what everybody was doing. And I also checked, so the put to call ratio was signaling that there was more calls, right? So more people had fucking calls. What does this mean? That the market makers, they want to screw the people that have the biggest position, so retail. And obviously, like, it seemed bullish from the put to call standpoint, but if you see it from my perspective, I see it the other way around. So if there's more calls, I'm gonna go bearish, because the market maker needs to win, you know what I mean? So as soon as I saw that, the fact that it's 10 a.m. we came back to more than 100-point wick, I immediately shorted the market. I didn't do it in futures. I did take an options trade, and I only put like $400, but with those $400, I literally made like 200%, as you can see right here. And yeah, it was really fucking fire ass trade. Like, and I also took another one on Nvidia. Like, I took a sympathy play, so like I saw this same exact macro and I also wanted to play Nvidia. Sadly, I picked the wrong strike price. Like, it was too out of the money. And that's the thing with options, like, you really got to know how to pick your premium. But yes, I saw like we were gonna sweep down these lows, and I just held my puts for a 200% gainer. I think I ended up selling like at 180%, because whenever you want to sell, like, you know, you're selling at whatever the bid and ask is at right there. And like, obviously I wasn't gonna set a limit order, like, I'm just trying to get out the trade. So, but yeah, it was fucking banger. And then little later we hit this bottom right here, 19,767, and then once we started coming up, boom, 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 we started coming up. Once we were here, I played some shorts back to the EMAs, because I saw that we came back and like literally sweep this EMA right here, and then took some shorts again with puts. I didn't take it on futures, took puts again for a 20% gainer, as you can see right here. And then yeah, I took one last futures trade before we closed the day, so right here. So at 3, I know that the market likes to do what it's like a breather, right? It likes to breathe. So into 3 p.m. So right here 15. So into 3 p.m. I saw that we failed to make a new high, right? So when we failed to make a new high, I actually went short and got immediately stopped out. I got immediately stopped out, and it was a very tight stop on my futures account. But when I saw this one right here, oh wait, no. So okay, I got stopped out. Right here. So right here I got stopped out. My bad. Right here I got stopped out. I went short once we broke here, but then it was only a wick. It came back, and then the next candle it opened up here. I went short again right here. I set a 20-point stop, so my stop was like here, 57. We never traced there again, and then it was only a matter of time. I was targeting these lows, so 132 was my target, and I entered off here. So it was around 100 points. It was a 100-point gainer, and yeah, maybe a little more. It was like a 120-point gainer. But yes, I saw that we rejected here. Sadly, I got stopped out in this one. I mean, the market wants to do that shit. Like, you can't go against that, you know. Sometimes you will be stopped out, but it's important for you not to freak out and know when to re-enter, you know, because you can always re-enter the trade, as I did here at 320. I re-entered and I put my stop at 57s. As you can see, we never even got close to it, and then boom, once it was 335, we immediately started coming down. Once it was 335, we immediately come down, boom, all the way from 230s all the way to 130s. That was in 5 minutes. So that's exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for a 200 EMA trace again here, and it was time based because it's 3 p.m. you know, everybody's going long at the end of the day. Everybody's got FOMO right there, and I knew the market needed to breathe, and I saw that it was struggling right here to make new highs, and then I'm like, okay, it's probably gonna breathe right here, and I took shorts. I think it was like 3 micros and made like literally $800, or either 3 micros or 5. But yeah, the trade was $800, as you can see right here. I ended up the day 600 up because I was already down 200 from when I got stopped out. But yeah, that's exactly how I trade. I'm not looking for a breaker block or a fucking, like, whatever the fuck you guys are looking for. I'm not looking for that. All I'm looking for is data. So if I know that there's more calls in Apple, Nvidia, like, then the market is due for a breather because everybody's going fucking long at the end, in the last hour. So I'm looking, okay, which stocks have the most calls, the most puts? Okay, does QQQ have more calls, more puts? And then based on that, I make a time-based assumption. So I'm like, okay, we've been going up all day, right? Everybody's going long right now. So there's got to be a time for smart money to position themselves and to, like, scare the weaker hands away. So to me, that was my last play of the day. Boom. Maybe I entered too early. I entered right here, 330. I was 10 minutes early. But guess what? Once we hit 335, boom. 100+ point 5 minute candle to the downside. Like, this thing played to the T, straight up. And yeah, this is exactly how I trade. Let me know if you guys want more tutorials like this. I can literally put you on so much more sauce, but I think this is enough for today, so your brains, like, get used to this type of content and this type of trading as well, because we're not only looking at the charts, like, we're also paying attention to the EMAs. So, like, where price is going on average. So where are buyers and sellers mostly at, mostly present, you know? So once we see, like, we're a little far away from the 200, I can always target that one. If we're too far, so like right here, we're 200 points away, well, we're 100 points away from a 200 EMA. Target that line because, yeah, usually it's a good target. Like, look, when we were here, like, whoever caught these calls right here and longs, at 9,767, then you made so much money from here all the way to 200 EMA. That was a clean ass trade. But as always, guys, if you're trying to get funded, I highly suggest you grab an Apex. My code is right here in screen. I recently just got paid yesterday $1,000, and 3 days ago I got paid 2K, and overall I've received more than 15 grand from Apex. So they're fucking legit. They do pay, guys. Just follow their fucking rules, okay? Don't deviate from the rules, and you'll fucking print money, okay? So here's my code. You'll get 80% of all your evals. And yeah, guys, please protect the money. Whenever you play with these accounts, I suggest playing with 5 micros max. 5 micros. If you lose 200 bucks, just walk the fuck away from the charts, literally, like, or else like you're gonna burn that account. If you can't have discipline, you're gonna burn that account. So as always, guys, protect the money. God bless you guys. Stay safe out there, okay? Peace the fuck up. Boom.